17 to 18 years ago, I met John Ted through working with the magazine, and those were the days I was actually bringing my images to Scuba Diver and hoping that, maybe you want to look at this. It's the usual photographer stuff, and that's where I met John. There was already ADEX, but it was ran by someone else. But they didn't really did that well those days. And then lo and behold, along the way, 10 years ago, John came up to me and said, Aaron, we are going to run ADEX now. And I remember feeling so excited because I kind of enjoy working with John, and I knew that he's going to do a fantastic job. And the rest, as they say, is history. So John, 10 years, I've been speaking for you. So I think you need to give me like a long service award or something. A nice carton of beer would be very, very appreciated. For a start, I don't really consider myself as having a career as an underwater photographer because I don't really do it as a job. But has ADEX actually helped me over the years as an underwater photographer to, I would say, get some recognition in the work that I do? I would say definitely yes, because it offers a platform more than anything else. I think these young photographers, underwater photographers now are so lucky because they have so many competitions, and you have something like ADEX that doesn't require you to have, an article to be published somewhere. Anybody who is anybody can submit to the competition, for example, Voices of our Oceans, and you will have a platform to showcase your work. Of course, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, then try harder next year. But at least you have this option. So I think underwater photographers these days are very, very fortunate because they have something like ADEX. I think the whole concept of single-use plastic started off as a very noble idea. I'm sure the idea of having it wasn't a bad thing, but that was a simpler time when things were less. So as we progress and move forward, we have, 7+ billion people on this planet now, and people are using single-use plastic all the time, like on a daily basis. And we're talking about something that is designed to use for 10 minutes of your life, but unfortunately will last for another 400 years. And why does it affect us so much, and why are so little people doing stuff about it? It's because I think when you boil down to the individual, people tend not to bother so much when they don't actually experience it firsthand. That's a very common human trait, right? Like, you know about it. It's not about education because with the recent media attention, everybody knows about it. But the call to action is often lost. We try to educate, we have done it, but the call to action, we always stop at this edge when there's the call to action because on an individual level, a lot of people do not think it's their business or their problems to solve. And that happens because they are not the one experiencing it. Now the truth is, if you were to take all this trash and you dump it onto the front lawn of somebody's house, then obviously this guy is going to come out kicking and screaming, and he will do something about it because it affects him. But when you throw something like a straw down the drain and it goes somewhere out in the ocean, it becomes somebody else's problem. And that's the problem I think that as a society we face, that the ocean is everybody's problem, whether you like it or not. Yes, I know it's just one straw, but so says a billion people, right? Because that kind of stuff adds up. So do yourself a favor and do us all a favor. Just say no to single-use plastic as much as you can. It's just a lifestyle choice. It can be done, and it should be done. Our ocean deserves our attention. Pledge now to Ocean Citizen, and I hope to see you at ADEX Suntec Singapore this April 11 to 14.